I was here before you. No matter what you do, you think about that first. I was here before you. Yes, let's talk about Rivian, please.
I hate to say I told you so.
All right, so, man, every time we do an EV truck segment, Jay, you just can't help yourself.
Can't help it.
All right, I have no idea what you're talking about. Are you referring to some other automotive company?
I don't know, man. They just kind of fell off the radar, man, right? Didn't they?
They're talking a big game like they're getting back on track now.
Rhymes with...
but, wait, no matter what, though, they're going to be the world's first electric commercial pickup truck. Just keep believing that.
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying about that now. But we wouldn't be talking about Lordstown, would we?
I thought this was a Rivian segment.
Oh, it is. It is a Rivian segment. Oh, that's right, because we were talking about the first truck to hit the... Okay, so...
you see what I did there? You see what I did there?
Yeah, I got you. So, yeah, we have great Rivian news, guys. Look, we know that the CEO, RJ Scaringe, however you want to say that, has been very, I think, transparent in how he's moving along with the production of his vehicles.
I like the way this guy runs his company.
He tweets it, man.
I really do.
He lets you know what's going on, and he also lets you know when they got setbacks. Admittedly, we have setbacks, and we can't do this. And he just laid out a roadmap for success with this vehicle launch, and I'm pretty excited. And September will be a very, very historic month for Rivian, because that's when its customers are gonna start getting their vehicles.
Now, they had most recently it was supposed to be June,
right,
and then it got pushed back.
Right.
And before that, it was going to be like at the end of 2020. Of course, the pandemic affected that.
Yep.
But this is what I have noticed, and I'm going to compare this. I'm not going to single anybody out like you did.
Oh, come on, man.
But I will say that when RJ, when he makes a statement like this, it typically comes to fruition.
Right.
So when there's bad news to be delivered from Rivian, and they've had their share of it, it's typically handled by their media group. He's not on Twitter talking about it, right? You see the difference there?
Oh yeah.
Some of these other companies, to save face, they will put their executive leader on social media, and he'll just say whatever he thinks the public or the consumers or the shareholders need to hear to keep them happy. And I feel like that can work for a short term. And if you want an example, look at Nikola.
Right.
I just said I wasn't going to single anybody out, and here I go.
Right.
And kind of just telling the press and the media and the investors and whatever what they need to hear. That can be pretty dangerous. So the good thing for Rivian is that they have a pretty good track record of when they, like you just said, Jay, when they make a claim, they tend to deliver on that claim, and if they can't, they give you a good reason why.
They sure do, yeah. And they are no stranger to some of the obstacles that all of the manufacturers have had over the last 2 years. And but Rivian has somehow managed to get through, and I think that they've had that support because of their transparency with their consumers, their future consumers, and their investors. And
let's be honest, they had me at the videos of the trucks doing donuts.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, absolutely. That thing is pretty cool too, by the way. So we're pretty excited about the news, and like we said, RJ in a statement said over the last several months they've been focused on not only ramping up their production rate, but also dialing in their quality across each of the 5 areas of our plant: stamping, body, paint, assembly, and propulsion, which battery and drive units, of course. This challenging process involves multiple build phases. Many of the vehicles from these non-customer build phases have been seen out testing across a range of environments during the last year. what this is for, and this is not him saying this is me saying this, they're putting a vehicle out. This is the first ever from this company to be sold and getting into consumers' hands. They have to focus on the safety of the vehicle, which is demanded by the government agencies that are put into place, which would be the NTSB, the NHTSA. They all, and of course, there's the insurance companies are involved. So these are all alliances that are together working to make sure that whatever vehicle goes out, it's going to be safe for you to drive. So these validation, tooling, tryout, and pilot build vehicles are critical for their ongoing mileage accumulation program that has helped them drive refinements to the product. It's important. They have to test the stuff. With all that, he says that they are excited to report that they have started producing vehicles that reflect all the quality iterations and design refinements. We're currently working with various government agencies, like I just said, on the final approvals needed for them to make the first deliveries to pre-order customers in September. In September.
Pre-order customers.
That is
and
correct.
And this is the launch edition.
That's right.
Is that what they're calling it? Or the first edition?
It's the launch edition. This is the
Launch
first R1Ts
edition,
to be delivered are the well-spec'd launch edition samples, which
There you go.
that's a $73,000 vehicle is where it starts. Deliveries of the other trim levels, such as the $67,500 Explorer or the $72,000 Adventure, expected to deliver early in 2022, while the exact date on the SUV, which is the R1S, has not been settled upon yet. I think the main focus was to get the launched edition out.
Yes, and if you want to know if you're interested in buying one of these, I would encourage you to go back and check our channel on YouTube. We have a video out there where we take you through the order process and the various options available on this truck, on the R1T, literally like the different versions and what you can get. There's not a whole lot of options. They don't go crazy like General Motors does in their Corvette.
Right.
But we take you through a video and it shows you what options are available. So you should go check that out if you're curious at all about buying one for yourself.
Right on. I like I said, I love Rivian and what they're doing. You've heard it here first. We've said it over and over again. We're looking at what's actually happening, and we just felt that Rivian had it in their hands to get this thing out first, and I still will stand behind what I say and what Keith has said, that Rivian will be the first of the market as a full electric truck. And I'm going to make a prediction here. I'm just going to put it out there. I do believe that Ford and GM are not far behind with the new F-150 Lightning and the new GMC Hummer. I think that we will be seeing those. I don't think we'll see it in 2021 deliveries, but we'll see in early 2022. You're going to start seeing a lot more activity out of the two other major players. Tesla is, I don't know what happened to them. They came up with a Cybertruck, and we're not hearing much more out of those guys. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Interesting, but again, you heard it here first, everybody. So
I hate to say I told you so.
Yep. So stay tuned, guys, on this front.
there's always second place.